Understandable. Do you have any of those keys, Max?
No, I do not at the moment.
How about you?
Do I have any what? Sorry, I'm figuring stuff out. Keys for what? I don't have any.
The coins.
Oh, no, I don't. I can trade some. Yes.
Has told you about me, then you can tell me certain things.
Yes. Dog's a little hard to understand at times, you know? He speaks in tongues almost, as if he refers to himself as a third person. He told me, I can't exactly remember, I was falling asleep as we were running, so, when he was talking about you, but for the most part...
But now you have to understand this. I will ask you a couple of questions. First off, do the meek inherit the earth?
Huh? What?
Do the meek inherit the earth?
No?
Ah, do they not? Then I have another question for you. First off, do you remove your gas mask and your motorcycle helmet? I need to check for any signs of infections. And your sunglasses. Good. So I'm going to give you a question of your moral compass. I'm going to give you a predicament. You come to a house where there is an infant child, maybe 4 years old, and a mother and a father. Father has a gun. Handgun, nothing much. You arrive there with an assault rifle, and you have a backpack with medical supplies. The child is in stage 4 mutation. It's nearly turning into a screamer. You don't know about mother and father. What would you do in a situation like that? You stumble upon them.
I'd offer as much help as I possibly could, and if I'm of no use, I would offer the father to take care of the daughter before she turns, so he wouldn't have to do it himself and go through bearing the pain. But as much as I'd like to avoid the situation, I'd stay days and nights upon ends, possible corruption in the family, to stay whole, I guess, you know?
Captain?
Yeah.
What would you suffice with such an answer?
What did your face looks?
This guy is all grey.
Wow. That's not the answer we were looking for.
You see, the child is already lost. It's a stage 4 mutation. It needs to be put down immediately. Then, you will either gun down the woman for fostering the child, for she is a traitor to the human race. Homo sapiens is lost. There is only Homo superior. We destroy the meek. We burn them to the ground. And then, due to doctrine, we would of course shoot the father, or hang him, or burn him onto a cross, and then set his house on fire to make sure that the mutation is cleansed and gone. Mr. Shirex, can you restrain this man? You will be harboring mutants, heretics and sinners, if you do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You will be a traitor to the human race. The human race was lost already. Homo sapiens is forfeit. Homo sapiens is long dead and gone. Any weakness needs to be weeded out. Max, would you
Yes.
prove your allegiance and bind this man for me? Put him down to his knees? Come then, show me that you are not a traitor to mankind no longer, and you learned of the lessons given.
On your knees.
Now.
Does anyone have a rope?
Good. The test of blood would be most interesting. Let's make
You
sure
guys
that Max
actually
understands.
confirm it?
Leave him be, Captain. Max has a different challenge, you see. That knife, Max. Could you give the knife to Max, Captain? To truly know if one is mutated or infected, one can administer a test of blood. In administering the test of blood, what one does is, if you bleed, you are obviously human. If you do not, you're a mutant. Need to be put down, of course. Bleed him, Max. Let's see if he is human. Cut him. I don't see any blood there. Do you?
I have
Do
the
it
vest
again.
and armor
Do it
on.
again.
The
No.
knife didn't penetrate
No.
all the way. There.
Ah. There you go. That's right. Now what you do, son, is you start running. You start running and understand that Homo sapiens is forfeit. Homo sapiens is dead. The meek do not inherit the earth. The meek die. They perish. They are weak, disposable pieces of crap under my boot. Run. Run.
I understand.
Run now. Next time, become stronger. If you're again as weak as this, I will put you out of your misery myself. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Run. Don't look back. Don't look back. We will kill you.
Will you remove the handcuffs, or is there a way I can struggle out of these?
If that is a question you ask of me, you're asking for my help, aren't you?
No. Thank you for teaching me the ways. I'll remember
Run.
this for the rest of my life.
Glory to the church! Well done, Max. You might live after all.
Yeah, maybe.
Good. Captain, as per your command.
Let's go. Let's just fucking go.